Hey there, fellow sports gamblers. It's Steel Picks for you with the 5 best NBA prize picks and Underdog free picks for today, March 16th. First off, we have Jeremy Grant over 17.5 points against the Brooklyn Nets. In his last 4 games, you can see Jeremy has got a 21 against Houston, which was a number 4 team, 21 against Indiana, 24 against Charlotte, which is ranking number 9 at the time. 20 points against the 76ers. That's just in his last 4 of his last 5 games. In his last 8 out of his 10 games, he's gone over 20 points. Eight of those times. As you can see, 21 against Minnesota, 27 against Chicago, 21 against Charlotte, 30 against the Memphis Grizzlies, 21 against Houston. In addition, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those games have been on the road, as he will be this evening against the Brooklyn Nets. Brooklyn Nets defense, not that great. As you can see, points allowed, they're 14th, which is basically middle of the road against power forwards, ranking 14th, giving up 17 points a game. All we need is for him to get one more point than that to win that wager, so pretty sure that we'll be good with that. In addition, Brooklyn has lost 13 of their last 15 games and will be without their star player, Michael Porter Jr. So baskets should be pretty easy to come by. And let's be honest, the Brooklyn Nets are on what we call our Cancun crew. They have already been eliminated, as you can see, from playoff contention. So they really have nothing to play for. And chances are they'll be more concerned about their vacation plans after the season than giving it 100% effort in the game. So I really feel that Jeremy Grant's going to come through with this. 17.5 points. We'll go with that one. Second wager I have for you is Derek White. Over 24.5 points, rebounds, and assists against the Phoenix Suns. Derek has done this 4 of his last 5 games. As you can see here, he went for points over without even having to get the rebounds and assists quite a few times. So on the 4th against Charlotte, he went for 29 points. On the 6th against the Dallas Mavericks, went for 24 and 4. 34 against the San Antonio Spurs. That was an impressive outing. Against the Wizards on the 14th, he had to struggle a little bit to get to get over that 24.5, but he still had the 15, 6, and 5. And if you look at the 10-game splits, taking it back, he had 22 against Phoenix, 20 against the Nuggets, 21, 8, and 6 against the 76ers. So he's been hitting this at a pretty consistent clip. The team that he's coming up against, the Phoenix Suns, aren't all that great against point guards with regards to points allowed and and rebounds and assists. And as a matter of fact, they give up over 30 points in points, rebounds, and assists on the average. So we only need to get over 24.5. So feeling good about this one going forward. I think Derek White's going to be just fine against the Phoenix Suns, getting that 24.5. Next wager we have is Reed Shepherd over 18.5 points and assists against the Los Angeles Lakers. In his last 5 games, Reed Shepherd has done this pretty consistently with 17 and 6 against the Portland Trailblazers, 17 and 3 against the San Antonio Spurs. Had a little bit of a dip against Toronto and Denver, but bounced right back against the Pelicans with 18 and 3. And his 10-game splits look favorable as well. In fact, against the Sacramento Kings, he already went over in points. Lando, points. Miami, he had to come back with 5 more assists. Washington, he had him over with the points. Warriors over with the points. Portland came through with the assists. And again, just those two anomalies on the against the Raptors and the Nuggets. 18-3 against the Pelicans last game out. The Lakers are coming off of an overtime game on Saturday, so they were not going to have fresh legs. And in addition, overall, their defense is not that great. I think we all know that. Against point guards, they give up 17. They give up 19, basically 20 points a game. Assists allowed, they give up 7, which is, bottom third in the league. And we're only looking for 18.5. You combine their points allowed for points and assists equals 27 points. So we're almost 10 points over that already. I like this matchup a lot. I think Reed Shepherd is going over 18 points and assists against the Lakers. Our next wager is Wendell Carter against the Atlanta Hawks, over 12.5 points. Wendell's been able to do this in 4 of his last 5 games. Again, with the points, almost not even needing the assists. Against Minnesota, he actually needed the three assists to go over. Didn't get it against Milwaukee, playing against Giannis in his game back. Against Cleveland, he almost got it with just the points by itself. And against Washington and Miami, he got it with just the points by himself. In the last 10 games, he was able to do that consistently. 15 against the Clippers, 20 against the Lakers, 16 against the Rockets, which is a top 5 opponent, 15 against the Mavs, and the aforementioned games that we said before. So the Hawks, points allowed and assists allowed, are bottom third in the league in points allowed, middle of the road in assists allowed, and as you can see, they're already at 18.5 average before anything else, and this is against the centers, and so we only need the 12.5. So I like this one going forward in that one. And in addition, Atlanta is going to be very upset because they weren't able to have their Magic City night. So they were supposed to have some entertainment. They were supposed to have T.I. performing at halftime. The NBA decided to cancel that event. So they're going to be a little bit salty about that. May not be giving their full effort. Last pick I have for you is Victor Wembanyama, over 4.5 steals and blocks. In the last 5 games, Victor's been able to do this 4 or 5 times. And as a matter of fact, in 4 of his last 5 games, Victor's had 4 blocks or more. 5 blocks against Detroit, 4 blocks against the Clippers, 4 blocks against the Houston Rockets. A little bit of an anomaly here against the Celtics. Bounced back with 4 blocks against Charlotte. And his last 10-game split, same thing. 6 blocks against Detroit, 5 blocks against Toronto. A little bit of an anomaly here against Brooklyn and New York. Came right back with the 6 blocks against the Sixers, 5 blocks against Detroit, as we were saying before. And then for that, if he has the 4 blocks that he's been getting in 9 of his last 10 games, as you can see in this game as well, he had 4 blocks. He would only need to get an extra steal to go over for that. And he's playing the Clippers, who have the third most steals allowed against centers, and pretty average in the blocks allowed. So he only needs, between those two, 2.6. So the over 4.5 looks really, really favorable. Those are the picks that I have for you. Good luck with everyone, and I will see you tomorrow.